All right, next one comes from Marcus. Hey Charles, my name is Marcus and I have a problem. Right now I work for a dealership as a lube tech and I love working on cars and learning new things, but I don't know if I'm in an honest shop. I've been there for over a year, but 8 months of it was really as a detailer and about 6 as a lube tech. My concern is I'm currently in school for automotive classes, and once I've taken maintenance and light repair, I started to notice a lot of problems around the shop. First of all, I haven't seen an inspector come by since I've been there. I've yet to find an MSDS sheet. The lifts haven't been inspected in years, the used oil tank is leaking, and we've been reportedly told that they were getting a new one, but I haven't seen that happen and don't see it happening anytime soon. I could go on and on about how it is illegal, but I won't waste your time any more than I have. My question is if this is normal or do I just work at a bad dealership? I've wanted to work for a VW dealership since I got into cars. I own an 85 Jetta and I love it. I thought about applying to one near me, but my dealership has made my schedule perfect around school, and I'm worried that if I move dealerships, they won't adjust for me. I'm also hesitant to leave because I've already become accustomed to my dealership, and I don't know how hard it will be to adjust to a new dealership. Marcus, you got a boatload of issues, man. All right, let's break this apart. Let's talk about the issues with the dealership, the MSDS, the leaking oil tank, the lifts not being inspected. Dude, this is serious stuff. Depending on where you're at in the country, you know, if you're a union shop, you have the union to sort of go to bat for you. But look, man, I would talk to the service manager and go, look, man, we don't have MSDS sheets, that's a safety concern. The lifts haven't been inspected, that's a safety concern. Our oil tank is leaking, that's a safety concern as well as an environmental concern. And have the conversation with them about their strategy to get it fixed. Now, I will tell you, as a new guy, as a lube tech, that's probably not gonna go over very well. So what do? Tough call. You know, I might be looking at talking to someone in HR about this. I'm a little hesitant to sort of go around the service manager, but talk to the service manager first and see if you can get anywhere. Because again, this is serious safety things. If an OSHA inspector came in, you guys would get fined big time. You know, it's $1,000 plus for every one of the violations that a dealership can get, potentially even more. And when they find that the oil drum is leaking, especially if it's leaking, let's say, into the ground, that's a big time fine. So I would have a talk with the service manager. If you don't get anywhere with him or her, I would talk to the HR department and just be like, look, this doesn't feel like a safe environment for me. Which leads me to my next point. Let's say you do this very well could cost you your job. I think if it costs you your job, the dealership might have bigger problems on their hands because there's some occupational safety issues that are going on and they can't really fire you for bringing those to attention. But you know, you had said the dealership's got a great schedule and you're accustomed to it there. Dude, if it's not safe, what the hell are you doing there? If you're having to worry about a lift breaking, you got no business there. I was sure as hell wouldn't work there. And that was at my dealership. I love working at my dealership, but if there was a situation where I felt like something was unsafe and nobody was doing anything about it, gone. My toolbox has got wheels, I'm rolling it out the door. No matter how accustomed you feel to this place, and no matter how hard it's gonna be to go somewhere else, your safety is more important than all of that crap. Look, you started there and you didn't know anything, let's say, and you became accustomed to that place, just like you would become accustomed to any other dealership. You know, I get confused as to why us technicians feel like I'm stuck, I can't do anything. Dude, there's probably 50 dealerships within 10, 15 miles of you that would be really happy to have someone going to school, learning how to fix cars, and already knows things like basic maintenance. Don't hesitate to roll your toolbox down the road. If the situation's not right, especially when it comes to safety, lock it up and roll out. Let's, as technicians, stop feeling like, you know, the dealership owns us and we can't do anything about it. That is total crap. And like, it's all I can do to filter out the 700 swear words that I want to drop because it's total crap. You guys run the show. You guys are the ones that fixes the cars. You are replaceable, so they can get someone else in, no problem. But look, they're replaceable too. You can, just as easily as you got your first job, lock your box and go somewhere else. And if you tell the next place, look, it was safety concerns that had me not wanting to work there anymore, that's good, because now I know, let's say I was hiring you, now I know I have someone that pays attention to this crap, that gives a damn about where they work, the safety of themselves, and the safety of their coworkers. So if this were me in this situation and management didn't want to do anything about it, I'd roll. I understand that as a new technician, it's a lot harder to do that, but again, Let's collectively as technicians realize that we can go work anywhere. If it's a different car line, it may suck for 6 months. But you know what? It probably sucked for a little while when you started there too, because you didn't know anything. So you can learn all of these things. The difference now is you already have an arsenal of knowledge that you can apply to working on this new car line. So Marcus, I'm not beating up on you, man. I'm really not. I feel for your situation. It's a tough call, especially as a new guy. But that goes out to all my other technicians that I hear crying about how bad their dealership is and how they can't do anything else. Dudes, ladies, it's crap. You can do something else. You can go somewhere else. You can go on another car line. Quit bitching about it and do something about it to make the situation better. So Marcus, awesome question, man. Again, I feel for you. I hope it works out for you, but when it comes to safety issues, I don't play around with it.